Using overdrive modes in this game is very overpowered, and if you do this early, and if you can find a way to farm and grind and unlock characters' overdrive modes early, you will find your playthrough absolutely smooth. Now, do you absolutely have to do this at the beginning of the game? Absolutely not. You don't have to. It's not necessary. But because this is Final Fantasy, we take our time, we prepare for what's to come. And I like to do that in Final Fantasy games. So I took the time to do this early in the game, and it took me 40+ minutes just to unlock 3 overdrive modes. There's a 4th one that you can get in the beginning of the game, but I'm not gonna show it in today's video because this is just gonna take too much time. So I'm gonna show you the overdrive modes I unlocked in this video, and I'm gonna uncover just the benefits of using these overdrive modes. So to be able to unlock these overdrive modes at the beginning of the game, you have to wait until Sin actually comes into Dream Zanarkand and you get your first encounter. When you encounter your first enemy, you want to take a character and knock out the other character. Yes, knock out a party member. So, and with that party member knocked out, and if you are the sole character on the field, we can unlock our first overdrive mode, which is Loner. And it charges when a character fights by itself. The charge rate on this overdrive mode is 16%. So this means that when you're by yourself, your overdrive will charge at 16%. Pretty decent. And you can learn this real quick just by skipping turns in the game or by guarding, for an example. So for Titus, he needs 60 turns by himself in order to get this overdrive mode. And with Auron, he needs 35 turns to get this overdrive mode. So when you're finished getting this one overdrive mode for a character, just use a Phoenix down on the other party member that you knocked out, and then just repeat with that character, and you'll be able to get both of these overdrive modes real quick. The second overdrive mode I'm going to be showing right now is Slayer, and this overdrive mode charges when a character defeats an enemy, and the charge rate on this overdrive mode is 20%. Now this is one of my favorite overdrive modes when I'm farming out in the world, let's say like the Mihan High Road or something, or if I'm getting Titus's overdrives early in the game. Using the Slayer overdrive mode, you charge your overdrive by 20% by every kill you get. So imagine you're spamming energy rain all the time and you kill 3 enemies or more. You get 20, 40, 60, or 80% of your overdrive back after using it. That's pretty crazy. So I love this overdrive. In order to get this overdrive, you got to defeat enemies in battle. So for Titus, he needs 100 enemies defeated in order to unlock this overdrive mode. And for Auron, he needs 80 kills to unlock this overdrive mode. Now, to do this, once you unlock Loner, just head to the next area. And in this area, when you're fighting the Sin spawns, don't attack the enemies in the front row. Only attack the enemies in the back, because if you attack the enemies in the front, you're going to progress further in the story and you're going to move to the next area, which we do not want. So only attack the enemies in the back row and you should be fine. Just get 100 kills with Titus and 80 kills with Auron. You'll unlock Slayer with no problem. Now the very last overdrive mode we can unlock is the Warrior. Now this overdrive mode charges when a character damages an enemy. So for an example, just by dealing damage, you can charge your overdrive mode. The charge rate for this overdrive mode is between 10 to 16%. So it depends on the damage that you deal. So if you deal pretty good damage, the maximum it will charge is 16%. So it can charge up to 16% basically. And you can learn this just by physically damaging an enemy. You cannot get this overdrive, or you can't learn this overdrive if you're using the overdrive itself or you're using items like grenades. You can't use physical and magical attacks, but not overdrives or items whatsoever. To get this overdrive, you need 150 damages with Titus and 100 with Orin. Now, if you may think, okay, this is too much. Now, if you are doing this and unlock Slayer, then all you need to do is just defeat more enemies in this part of the game. So for Titus, just 50 more kills, and for Orin, get 20 more kills, and then you should be good to go. You will unlock Warrior. Now, there is a fourth overdrive mode that you can unlock right here at the beginning of the game, and that is the Daredevil overdrive mode. I didn't show this in this video because that's just going to take too much time, and as I mentioned before, it took me 40+ hours just to get 3 of them. So if you are brave enough and you got the time to get Daredevil, go ahead and get it. I mean, these overdrive modes are very situational. You know, so it all depends on you if you want to do this early in the game. But for me, I decided to do this junk just so I can get Titus's or Titus's, however you want to pronounce it, his overdrives very early in the game. And by doing that, you can become very overpowered early, and your playthroughs will be so smooth early just by getting these overdrive modes. So I'm telling you, this is beneficial to the game by getting these overdrive modes early. Are they necessary? Absolutely not. But if you do it, your playthrough will be smooth, and I promise you, you won't have no problems if you get these modes early. So that's it. That's how you unlock overdrive modes early. And see you next time on another video on the channel, man. Peace out.